It all began on a cold evening in the heart of the city. The streets were alive with flashing lights, honking cars, and people rushing home. But among the crowd, one figure stood out, a fragile young girl, thin as a shadow, her clothes torn, her face pale from hunger. She sat quietly by the side of the road, clutching her stomach, too weak to beg, too tired to cry. That night, fate brought someone to her. A sleek black car stopped nearby, and from it stepped Daniel, a man whose name was known across the city. He was young, handsome, and a self-made millionaire who built his empire from nothing. People admired his wealth, but they never saw the loneliness behind his confident smile. Daniel was on his way to a high-profile dinner, but something caught his eye, the girl. She looked so lost, so defeated, yet there was a quiet strength in her eyes. He paused. Something inside him told him not to walk past like everyone else had. For the first time in years, he didn't care about his schedule. He walked toward her. "Are you okay?" Daniel asked gently. The girl lifted her head, startled. Her lips trembled as she whispered, I'm just hungry." That simple truth struck Daniel harder than any business deal ever had. Without hesitation, he offered her his hand and said, "Come with me." She hesitated, not knowing if she could trust him, but his kindness felt real. Slowly, she took his hand. He led her to a nearby restaurant, where she ate like she hadn't seen food in days. Daniel didn't judge, he only watched, feeling a strange warmth in his heart. Her name was Elena, and her story was heartbreaking. She had lost her parents young, worked odd jobs to survive, but life had been cruel. A series of misfortunes left her homeless, starving, and invisible to the world. Daniel listened intently, his chest tightening with every word. For once, his wealth meant nothing, her pain mattered more. Over the next days, Daniel couldn't forget her. He sent his driver to find her again, and when he did, he brought her to his home. Not to show off his mansion, but to give her shelter, food, and dignity. At first, Elena felt out of place in his luxurious world. She was used to the cold streets, not grand chandeliers and soft beds. But Daniel treated her with respect, never pity. He encouraged her to dream again. Their bond grew stronger. Daniel taught her about business and confidence, while Elena taught him about gratitude and the beauty of simple things. She reminded him of the values he had lost chasing wealth, the joy of giving, the importance of compassion. Slowly, what began as kindness blossomed into something deeper. But not everyone accepted their love. Daniel's business partners mocked him for being with a nobody. Elena herself struggled with insecurity, feeling unworthy of his world. At one point, she even considered leaving, afraid that she was holding him back. Yet Daniel stopped her, holding her close. "Elena, I don't care what the world thinks. You're the